Have you ever wanted to travel the world without breaking the bank? Welcome to the ultimate guide on budget travel. In this fast-paced world, a well-planned journey can make all the difference. It's not just about saving pennies. It's about maximizing experiences, seeing more, doing more, and truly immersing yourself in new cultures and environments. Our goal? To help you plan smartly, travel widely, and live fully without emptying your pockets. Stay tuned to find out how you can make your travel dreams come true on a budget. So, why should you consider budget travel? The answer is simple yet profound. Budget travel isn't just about saving money, it's about creating a richer, more meaningful travel experience. It's about immersing oneself in the local culture, tasting the authentic flavors of the region, and engaging in experiences that money can't buy. When you travel on a budget, you are more likely to venture off the beaten path, discover hidden gems, and meet people from all walks of life. Budget travel also promotes sustainability. By choosing less expensive locally owned accommodations and eateries, you contribute to the local economy and give back to the communities you visit. But remember, budget travel doesn't mean compromising on comfort or safety. It's about being resourceful, planning wisely, and making conscious choices. So, are you ready to embrace the adventure of budget travel? With the right approach, budget travel can open up a world of new experiences. One of the best ways to save on travel is by going off-peak. Now, you might be wondering, what exactly does off-peak mean? It's simply the time of year when travel to a particular destination is at its lowest. This could be due to a variety of factors such as weather, school holidays, or significant events. Traveling during off-peak seasons can significantly reduce your costs. For starters, airfares and accommodation rates tend to drop during these periods. Airlines and hotels are keen to fill their vacancies and therefore often offer enticing discounts. This means you can enjoy the same luxuries, but at a fraction of the usual price. But the benefits don't stop at your wallet. Off-peak travel also means less crowded tourist sites. Imagine having the freedom to explore the Louvre, the Great Wall, or the Grand Canyon without having to navigate through throngs of people. And let's not forget the potentially more personal experiences. With fewer tourists around, locals may have more time to engage, offering a more authentic cultural experience. You might even find yourself being invited to a local event or a traditional meal, providing a unique insight into the local way of life that most travelers miss. So don't be discouraged by the term off-peak. Embrace it. It's a chance to travel more affordably, explore freely, and experience more personally. Remember, off-peak seasons offer some great opportunities for budget travelers. Scene script. Accommodation can often be one of the biggest expenses while traveling. But fear not, my dear wanderlusters. There are several savvy ways to save on this aspect of your journey. Let's dive right in, shall we? First up, consider hostels. Now don't turn up your nose just yet. Hostels have come a long way from their reputation as dingy, crowded spaces. Modern hostels offer a range of options, from dormitory-style rooms to private suites, all at a fraction of the cost of a hotel. Plus, they're a fantastic way to meet fellow travelers and exchange stories, tips, and maybe even future travel plans. Next on the list, guest houses. These are often run by locals and offer a unique, authentic experience that you won't find in a chain hotel. You'll get a taste of the local culture, cuisine, and hospitality. And the best part? They're usually much cheaper and more personal than standard hotels. Now, for those of you who are more adventurous, how about house swapping? It's exactly what it sounds like. You swap houses with someone in your destination for a set period. It's essentially a free accommodation. Plus, you'll have all the comforts and conveniences of a home. There are several reputable websites where you can arrange these swaps, ensuring safety and trustworthiness. Lastly, let's not forget about the increasingly popular vacation rentals. Websites like Airbnb offer a vast array of options, from a cozy room in someone's home to an entire villa. These rentals are often cheaper than hotels and offer amenities like kitchens, which can save you money on eating out. Remember, each of these options has its own benefits, and what works best will depend on your personal preferences, travel style, and budget. But one thing's for sure, with a little bit of research and flexibility, you can find an accommodation option that fits your budget without compromising on comfort or experience. Smart accommodation choices can make a big difference to your travel budget. So, start planning, start saving, and most importantly, start traveling. Eating out can be expensive, but it doesn't have to be. As you traverse the world, one of the most exciting parts of the journey is exploring the culinary landscape. But how do you do it without breaking the bank? Well, there are a number of strategies you can employ to eat on a budget while traveling. One of the most exciting and cost-effective ways to eat while traveling is to try the street food. Street food is a window into the soul of a culture. It's often cheap, incredibly tasty, and gives you a chance to mingle with locals. But remember, always ensure that the food is cooked fresh in front of you to avoid any unwanted tummy troubles. Another brilliant way to save money on food while traveling is self-catering. If you have access to a kitchen, why not visit local markets and grocery stores? Here, you can find fresh local produce often at a fraction of the cost. It's not only a great way to save money, but it's also a fun way to immerse yourself in the local culture and try your hand at cooking some local dishes. And speaking of local, remember to avoid the touristy restaurants. These are often overpriced and may not give you the authentic taste of the local cuisine you're seeking. Instead, look for where the locals are eating. These places may not be as fancy, but they often serve delicious, authentic food at a reasonable price. But don't just think of these as ways to save money, think of them as ways to enhance your travel experience. After all, travel is about immersing yourself in a different culture, and what better way to do that than through its food? Whether you're slurping noodles on a street corner in Thailand, cooking up a storm in a French villa, or eating at a bustling local joint in Mexico City, these experiences are sure to add color and flavor to your trip. Remember, eating on a budget doesn't mean missing out on delicious food. It just means being a little more adventurous, a little more local, and a lot more savvy. So go on, take a bite out of the world without taking a bite out of your wallet. Scene script. Who said fun has to be expensive? Traveling to a new city doesn't always mean having to shell out a fortune on activities to make your trip memorable. There are a myriad of free activities that you can enjoy in different cities, and these can often add a wealth of value to your travel experience. Take museums, for instance. Many cities boast a variety of museums that offer free admission. These museums cover a wide range of subjects, from art and history to science and technology. Not only do they offer an enriching experience, but they also provide a shelter from the weather, be it rain or shine. Parks are another incredible option. They're not just patches of green space, they're a hub for activities, both planned and spontaneous. From picnics and people watching to free yoga classes and outdoor concerts, parks offer a slice of local life and culture. Local festivals are a treasure trove of experiences, and they often come with no entry fee. These festivals provide a glimpse into the traditions and customs of the place, and you may even get to participate in some of the festivities. Remember, the best things in life are free, and that holds true for travel experiences as well. It's not about how much you spend, but how much you immerse yourself in the culture and the place. There's always something free and fun to do if you know where to look. Traveling on a budget doesn't mean compromising on experiences. These words ring true as we reflect on the valuable insights we've shared today. Let's take a moment to look back at the key points we've discussed. Traveling off-peak, for instance, is a fantastic approach that allows you to enjoy your destination without the crowds and at a fraction of the cost. It's about being strategic with your time and taking advantage of the off-season deals. Then, we touched upon smart accommodation choices. Whether it's staying in a local guest house, opting for a budget hotel, or trying out a hostel, there are numerous ways to save money without sacrificing comfort or safety. It's about being resourceful and open to new experiences. Next, we discussed eating on a budget. Remember, trying local street food or self-catering are not only cost-effective options, but also provide an authentic taste of the local culture. It's about being adventurous with your palate while being mindful of your wallet. Lastly, we explored the world of free activities. From hiking trails and city tours to museums and local festivals, there's a wealth of experiences waiting for you that won't cost a penny. It's about being curious and willing to immerse yourself in the local atmosphere. In essence, budget travel is all about smart planning, flexibility, and an open mind. It's not about how much you spend, but how you spend it. So go ahead, plan smartly, travel more, and spend less.